Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the card of today for the 22nd of April 2016. Really high energy cards today. I think all of us heard last night about the death of Prince. I was very surprised at how much it actually affected me. He was around growing up. He was a master. He was a musical genius, and I think anybody of that era, and even my daughter, she's a lot younger, and he played a huge part in her musical influences and in her life as well. So really saddened by that, but there's also quite an awakening with it as well. I read an article last night wrote by Elizabeth Peru, where she talked about the amount of creative souls that have passed this year, and it really has been quite a few, quite a significant loss to creativity within the world. But what she highlighted was that when something like this happens, what then happens, the knock-on effect of that, is that we then go back and we then revisit their music, and we then go back and we stir up old memories, we stir up old feelings of how we used to feel when we heard that, and very often it takes us to a time where we felt freer. This is why I'm talking about this now, because this is what is very significant. Because when I pulled the card this morning, the card that I got was the Eight of Swords. Now, this card is all about feeling trapped. It's basically about having your hands tied. If we have a look there, the lady is bound, she is blindfolded, there's swords all around her. But if she really wanted to, she could actually push through them swords. See, she's actually that tight and that tense that if she just relaxed a little bit, these binds around her body would loosen and they would just slip off. Then she would be able to free her arms, she would be able to take her blindfold off, and, she would be able to see that there is a way out here. Now, within normal tarot, usually the woman just has her eyes blindfolded, but within this, the blindfold is basically over her face. And this sort of says to me, it's like if anything is over your nose and your mouth, it's like you're suffocating. And I really feel this is talking about life, and it's talking about sort of how you're feeling, You might not have been the person that put these binds on yourself, but you are allowing them to stay there. And what I really want to talk about today, and what I really feel that the message coming through with this today, is it's about freedom. We are all free to live our lives. I mentioned just 2 days ago about life not being a dress rehearsal and not getting another chance. The events of yesterday really highlighted that massively, Tonight we are experiencing the full moon in Scorpio, which again is so significant to what we're talking about and to the energies of the card today. Because when the moon is in Scorpio, this is sort of like a wake up, shake up time, It's you need to break down in order to break through. And it wants you to be like the captain of your own ship, Scorpio is an all or nothing sign. It wants you to take risks, and if you take that risk and if you surrender the life that you've had, the rewards are absolutely massive, they're going to be massive for you. But Scorpio is very about emotional truth, and it really makes you ask the question, what is your innermost longing here? What is it you feel in the pit of your stomach, because Scorpio is all about passion, its intensity, its depth, its intimacy, its sexuality, basically everything the Prince was about, and Scorpio wants you to break free from what is suffocating you here. So this is a time about really flushing out your fears, them inner demons that hold you back, let them go and really look at where you want to be in your life, look at what you want to do, and also, look at the creativity within you that is being stifled. We've lost Bowie this year. we've lost Prince this year, we've lost Lemmy this year, you know, Alan Rickman. There's been such a loss of creative souls, but every single one of these souls has, sorry, as Hendrik said, jumping off the sofa, every single one of these souls has in some way changed the world a little bit. And that isn't sort of just them that can do that. We can do this as well, you know, but we can only do this when we embrace our inner selves, and when we embrace our creativity. You know, there's too much onus put on academic stuff. Yes, it serves a purpose, it does, but when you are creative and when you allow your creativity out, this is when your soul starts to sing, you know. So really think about what it is you truly desire. Think about when you used to listen to Prince songs. How old were you? What were you doing? What were your dreams then? And how different are they to what your dreams are and your life is now? You know, because you can go back and you can change that, you know. So this is about really, what is it you desire? You don't want to be strapped there. I mean, look at this. There's the tower of conformity behind her, you know. And this is it. We're not meant to be robots. You know, we were born to stand out. We weren't born to fit in, you know. And every time we go along like sheep and we follow the rules that everybody says that we should do and that society sort of inflicts on us, we lose our passion, we lose our depth, we lose our creativity, and we lose a little bit of our soul, you know. So what I want to say today is, like, you know, choose love over fear. Don't be scared of anything. Be fearless. You know, go out and live your dreams. You can totally do it. You know, live from your truth and live a life that you truly love and you truly value. You know, you need to be your own best friend here. Don't focus on what other people are telling you to do. You know, it's about what you want to do. This is your life and you only have one of them, you know. So treat yourself in the way that you want to be treated from others as well, you know, because if you're treating yourself badly and if you're not allowing yourself to live your dreams, then others are going to stand in your way, and others are going to stop that as well, you know. So this is a time to completely break free, you know. Treat yourself the way you want to be treated. This will teach others what you are prepared to put up with and what you aren't, you know. And just embrace you, embrace life, you know. Life is a struggle at times, you know. It's very hard, but it's also beautiful and it's also a gift, you know. And I just, you know, too many people exist in a life and they don't live it, and that actually makes me very sad. Sorry, I'm getting quite emotional here. The energies are really high with this, but I just want to say, you know, if you're feeling trapped, there is a way out. You know, look for the solutions, not focusing on the problems. And you might feel that you have to stay in a situation. You don't. You know, like I say, we are blessed with what, maybe 80 years on this earth, and we need to live them to the fullest potential, because there's people that, you know, that is a gift that some people actually don't get to see. I lost my mother at the age, she was 61, in an accident. So it was like that, bang, she was gone. And when I went through her things and had to sort them out, there was so many things that she'd saved, and oh, I've saved that for a special occasion. I'll only wear that perfume when I go somewhere special. There was a wardrobe full of clothes still with the tags on that hadn't been worn, and she hadn't had the enjoyment out of them, you know. And that really made me change the way I live my life. And it's, you know, tomorrow is promised to none of us, you know, so we really need to make the most of today, and we can only do that when we are living a life that we love, when we are surrounded by people that we love, and when we are listening to our true calling, our creativity, our soul, and, you know, we are dancing with life rather than just shuffling along and being pushed along by it. So I hope that made sense. Sorry if I rambled there. There was just so much coming through. And like I say, I'm still reeling a little bit myself. But please take note on what that said. You know, it's we've only got one. You know, we've got one life. That's it. And it's I do believe in the afterlife, and I do believe that when people pass, they're not gone. So that takes away a bit of the sadness. But it's here, it's our earth life, it's this is what is important now, and we all have the opportunity to live it to its fullest potential, where we shine. Like I say, we weren't born to fit in. It's stand out, embrace your quirks, embrace your eccentricity, embrace your weirdness, and you will find you attract other souls who actually appreciate that and encourage it as well, and that is beautiful when you can be around people where you can truly be yourself and they get you. That is such a wonderful, wonderful gift, and you can only attract these authentic, beautiful people when you are authentic and beautiful yourself. And we all have the ability to do that. So I'm going to go now. I hope you like that card. uh I don't know. I really, I'm a bit lost for words there. I think I'm going to listen to more music today. I think I'm going to take the day off, and I think I'm going to spend time with people that I love as well, and embrace the Scorpio moon. Like I say, this is all about passion, and it's passion for life as well. So cut yourself some slack today and go out and have fun and laugh and dance and sing and anything at all that's creative. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow with the cards for the weekend. Sat Nam.